Minasan, konnichiwa. Pacino wants to come in. It's that one. Never mind, he's not bothering me. Hey guys. Wait, what the fuck? What is all this fucking shit here? I'm not even kidding. Like, oh no, she forgot English. Like,
You sit
yeah,
your fucking ass down now and eat my pussy.
Oh, I love the little videos that I've put on there. Oh, I love the little videos that I have. Welcome back to the Fun Kill Man, M17K01551 and Surplus Value Theory. Pacino, he's screaming! He's fucking screaming! No, like you're joking.
The cast of The Office all got together again to have a big lunch, and it's awesome.
Like,
The
I know
cast of
that's
The
a
Office all
joke,
got together again to have a big lunch, and it's awesome.
that I forgot English, but also legit, when I got back, well, it wasn't like when I was like back.
We need to kill every white person in this city.
But like in the airport, in like Vancouver airport, where I had like a brief layover, I was legit like fucking nodding at white people, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I caught myself like doing like a little to like a whole ass white bitch, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? I look insane." I understand what Austin Butler was saying. I understand when you're in it, and I'm not even fucking kidding. And I'm not even kidding, and everybody can, no, actually not everybody can vouch for this, but, because nobody was around when it happened, but it happened, I swear to God, a Japanese guy said my Japanese was good. And you're probably thinking, whoa, what the fuck did you do? Did you do like a year of Duolingo? No, I did a month. He said it was good because I said the word small. Because I was trying on pants and they were too small. And he said, like, your Japanese is good, which he's just being nice. He works at a store. But I was like, what the fuck?
And you're how old?
73.
73. I can't like I can't relish in like the new videos I've added, but they're good. There's a lot of good ones. That doesn't mean it's not good. No, he meant it because I'm perfect. No, he meant it because I'm perfect. It is good. I said the word small. So that means it's good. He wasn't tricking me to like get a laugh out of it. He wasn't like getting a laugh by watching my face light up and then thinking like this bitch is stupid and her, because I bought cool stuff. No. And it's not like he wanted me to then like it and buy things. But no, it was great. I had a great time. And frankly, I don't even know how to talk about it. I'm in the worst position right now where I'm being expected to talk about a vacation, and I'm like,
I'm not kidding. Look at this. They're like burning like hell. It's like
do I
still,
start
like,
from the
crap
top?
in there.
No,
Dude, you look
I'm
like
not
some
doing
kind of
that.
random
I'm not
victim,
going from
dude.
the top, down and out from
Here's
when
me.
I left.
Here's me gagging.
Did I see a Gundam? Fucking probably. Were the toilets cool? Yeah, they were fine. Welcome back to the fucking like Cosmo Cat. Welcome back, Aiden Lurker, Flop Topper, Zoinks.jpg, thanks for 14 months, Neon Psychogenesis, Gablier, and, Stinklines and Flies, thanks for 31 months, Eric the Red VT, thanks for 63 months, Gets and Shickles, thanks for 4. How about that Japanese 7-Eleven, though? Oh, it was really good. It was really good. Also, no, you didn't see me in an Outer Worlds 2 commercial. No, It's great. I walked genuinely, like, I walked into a convenience store here and I was like, fuck. Like, I forgot that here that they're not really convenient. I didn't forget. What the fuck am I saying? I didn't, like, forget where I live because I was in Japan for a 10 days, but, um, no, like, you're definitely like, oh, man. It's just nice to be able to, like, honestly, like, I was being pretty bad for it because I was being like, no, I don't want to get breakfast.
Here's me gagging.
I could just walk to 7-Eleven, which is 5 minutes away, and get a sandwich, you know? Um, I can just do that. So I wasn't, like, dabbling in, proper cuisine enough because it was so convenient to just go fucking get something. Um, that is, like, fresh, you know? 10 days is exactly how long it takes to never want to go back home. Oh, I was ready to go after, like, a week. No, I was, like, I was so burnt out. I was like, man, I can't wait to go home. Because I missed the cats. No, I was, like, so ready to go home, and I'm so glad to be back. No, yeah, I hate Japan. It's a fucking third world country. They don't even fucking speak English. Like, it's fucked. You know? I don't know what they're fucking doing over there. I don't know what they're fucking saying. Don't even use the alphabet, man. It's really shit's rough over there. No, like I just get burnt out quick when I go on vacation, I think. And I miss my cats and you know, it's also the fact that like I'm like aware that I have shit to do when I get back and I dread traveling. Um not to oh, what the fuck? I just got a DM from Tony Hinchcliffe. Uh no, I dread traveling a lot, and that's kind of the thing that, like, you know, leading up to it, I wasn't excited because the only thing in my head is, fuck, the flight is so long and traveling is gonna suck. And then about a week into it, you know, I have to leave in 3 days at that point, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta travel again soon. The travel day going, like, returning was 20 hours of travel. Uh, it felt like it was never gonna end. It felt like it was never gonna end. And I couldn't go to my best friend's Halloween party because my back hurt so bad. And I felt really bad about it. How much Kenny vs. Penny did I watch on the flight? I didn't watch any on the flight. I watched all of Detroiters. I honestly have a feeling like my stream is going to chug, by the way. Like, my computer, when I was setting up stream, which is opening OBS, my entire computer froze. Oh, and I spilled all of my weed all over my desk. That was awesome. 5 minutes ago. I was getting, I have some knickknacks here for a little show and tell. And I was getting one off of my shelf, and then my Slowbro plushie that's up there fell down onto my desk, and it fell right onto my rolling tray, which I left on my desk, and it just catapulted weed all over my desk. And so I was cleaning that up. How is it like 10 plus days no weed? Didn't care really. I did smell someone smoking weed on like the last day, which was like fucking crazy. Which was crazy to like smell it in public. That's very, they don't like it there. So it's, well, the police don't, at least. I know the cops don't. But they like me though. Yeah, every police officer said I was beautiful. You know? Every police officer I walked past said I was beautiful. No, it doesn't really bother me too much, not smoking weed. I think I slept, not good, but that was also because I was, sleeping on the hardest mattresses ever made, and then sleeping on a futon for a lot of it. Okay, hang on. Can I show you something, though? I did actually upload every, like, picture that I took onto my Google Drive so I can, like, if it's relevant to the conversation, I can just pull it up. I'm genuinely not going to go through every fucking photo because that is psychotic, and I'm not about to do that. However, can I show you a picture, though? Can I just, like, wait, can I just, like, get this in a separate tab? This image? Okay, cool. I didn't watch Kenny versus Spenny on the fight, but you want to see what this is? This is this is me showing the who can do the biggest fart episode to everybody in the Airbnb. And this is it playing on the TV. Which was great. And it was received very well. It's actually received very well. It's a good fucking episode. It's a good fucking episode. I know exactly what's happening in that scene. I think you know. God, it's so good. God, it's so good. It really is the most, like, you have a group of people who have never seen Kenny versus Spenny put on the fart episode. It's the most, like, weirdly enough, it's the most, like, digestible one. Even though, like, he does shove a bike pump up his ass and blow air into it. But they're just farting. They're just farting. Like, it's just an episode. It's an episode just for farts. Is that when he's... Yeah, that's when he's, putting the bike pump up his ass. The one that I always want to show people, but I can't, is who can eat the most meat. Because that's the one where they eat a fuck ton of meat, and then Kenny gets food poisoning, and then they have, like, a dinner at the end where him and Spenny are just sat across from each other at a small table eating meat, and he keeps fucking throwing up, and he's, like, fucking crying almost, and he's just throwing up nonstop. It's really funny. And he goes to eat dinner at his mom's house, and he throws up everywhere. Ugh. Ugh. See how the stadium guy gif? Ugh. And also, before anyone asks, I don't give a fuck about baseball. I really don't. Before anybody asks, I don't feel anything about it. However, I do think it's insane to want the Dodgers to win anything. I think that's insane. I think that is like having Mario as your favorite video game character. I think that's very strange and silly, but I don't really care because I don't care about baseball at all. So even though it kind of has to do with me, it's like because it's like, Toronto, I'm not gonna pretend like I've all of a sudden woke up and cared about baseball. I'm not a freaking poser. And I don't know if you've noticed after the game, but it's funny how everybody acts like they like sports, but then sports just drives people away from each other. And once again, a team wins something, and a bunch of people act proud of themselves for something they didn't even do. Yeah, I'm so proud of you for hitting the ball with the stick. What's next? Are you gonna make fire? But no, but, everybody that I spoke to, also, everybody, talking about the game, about the World Series, everybody here, they all just kept saying, oh, well, it's great for the city. Everybody said that when talking about it. Well, it's great for the city. And I'm just like, what the... okay? It's great for the city. No, this sort of thing is so good for the city. Well, it's great for the city, Like, my boss said that. She, like, it's great for the city. I was like, okay. Also, low-key, nothing is good for the city when Doug Ford's in fucking office. Did you hit the touchdown with the racket? EA Sports Ball. Okay, so anyone ever noticed that the baseball players are actually fat? How can you be fat and be an athlete? That's something my dad would say. That is something my father would say. Yeah, that just goes to show you how athletic of a sport baseball is. This man is fat. Oh yeah, hit yeah, but those I know. Yeah, big boys be hitting the ball hard. Um, does baseball still pull highest in attractiveness for women? Oh, that's great. It's not a great question, but I don't know. I think baseball players are quite handsome. I think baseball players are quite handsome compared to other athlete sports because they do just look most like guys who you could talk to. They look the most like a regular kind of guy, I would say. Um, there's this one guy who plays for the Blue Jays who has a really big mustache, and he is incredibly handsome. But I don't know his name. But they're just like normal guys, you know. So I would say that I would say Bieber. He's a singer. Also, what is that with Justin Bieber streaming? I'm opening up House Flipper because I don't really know how to speak at the moment, and I need something to do because I'm, um, looking and sounding insane. I'm not gonna tell you what just happened there. I'm not gonna tell you what just happened there. Is this sound? No, I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, ha ha ha. What? Yeah, bike plump stepped out. No, a little bit of banana came up, honestly. A little bit of banana came up, honestly. Is that how loud this game is? Forever? Whatever. I'm just gonna be doing basic, like, cleanup shit. We want to turn a spare room into a small gym. Yeah, fucking spitting up bananas like a toddler. I do have some knickknacks here, though, if you, that I could pull up periodically and keep you really waiting as to see what I purchased in Japan. As to see what I purchased. No, this game's gonna take forever to load. I also do really like earlier. I didn't, really clock it as much because my brain is not working. But earlier when I was like, the guy at the store said my Japanese was good because I said a word. And everyone was like, yeah, you actually got freaking played. This is actually a thing that people know about. Like, as if that makes you sound less nerdy than me, also. The specific term. Actually, this is a cultural phenomenon that I know a lot because I'm regularly watching Japan travel videos. I'm regularly watching that one guy who does man on the street interviews. And this is a thing that they do that I know about. They have a special thing in Japan called Rising Up Tourists. Yeah, they have I only got called beautiful once. Legit, though. Is that fucking insane? I only got called beautiful once, and it was by a woman who worked at 7-Eleven. So yeah, that just goes to show you the passive aggressiveness of the Japanese culture.
Peanut butter cracker.
Peanut butter cracker. I only got called beautiful once. I was expecting people to go, oh, yeah, Amy Adams. I was expecting people to think that I was Jessica Chastain. I was like, but no, I got fucking nothing. I got fucking nothing, dude. I got nothing. No one thought I was a celebrity. I really like doing, just thinking that it's, It's acting like Japan is just not a developed country at all. Like, I mean, I thought that they would just think that I look like, yeah, no one even said Nami One Piece. No one even said that. No one even thought I looked like fucking Bryce Dallas Howard's. No one pulled up a picture of Lucille Ball, but no guy came up to me and pulled a picture of Lucille Ball out of their wallet and said, oh. No one did that. I have to buy 41 things! I have to buy 41 things for the fucking yard! I have to buy 41 things for my fucking yard! But I don't know. There's really not, like... Oh, probably this. There's really not many crazy, like, Oh, I think the only thing that comes to mind of just, like, a freaking crazy thing is, well, it's not crazy, but when we were in Kyoto Station, there was these two kids that, we heard saying, white kids, saying, 6-7. They kept going, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. And I just overheard them. Oh, great. Actually, there was also one kid, just because I'm telling stories about children. There was one child who, I was wearing a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt, and this kid was in a fucking stroller, and he just pointed at me and went, Stone Cold Steve Austin, in that exact cadence. But anyway, can I show you a really cool picture? Can I show you a really cool picture? This was near, the Airbnb in Kyoto. That is a real Google Maps screenshot, not doctored. That is a undoctored Google Maps screenshot. I didn't go to the 6-7 diner. I didn't go to the 6-1. 6-1. In it, 6-7. I saw a video of a kid doing that. I saw a video of a little girl being like, so I just started a new way of doing 6-7. You go, in it, 6-7. She's like fucking 11. Like, hell yeah. You know what? I would love a new way to say 6-7. Was it super busy? Kyoto was kind of disgustingly busy. I honestly, like, was not fucking with it. It's not that, like, I don't like it, but I kind of, it's not that I don't like Kyoto, but I kind of wasn't fucking with it, because, it was just way too many tourists, and, just people, just, like, seeing people, like, just be stupid, and, you know, there's a, you know, you're going to, like, a temple, and there's a sign that says, like, don't sit on the steps, and then there's a guy right in front of it sitting on the steps. And you're just like, oh, that's annoying. There was a fucking, like, Russian lady who was vlogging with, like, a selfie stick inside of a Buddhist temple, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was really funny, but also crazy. Also, oh, here's my impression of a European tourist, by the way. Here's my impression of a European tourist walking for an hour. Why did they do that? They just, like, film in front of them the whole time that they're fucking doing something. It's crazy. It was all, like, European people. It was all, like, every time there was someone doing that, it was, like, it was a European person. So they could watch it later, but they're not gonna do that, though, because they're not gonna watch them walking around for an hour. Unless they're doing, like, walkthrough. This is dog shit. Unless they're doing, like, walkthrough videos. Like Fleetbit Adventures. Or Johnny Strides, who's, like, the guy that does Toronto ones. Okay, I gotta buy 10 crocuses, dog. I can't be... I'm supposed to, like, arrange these fucking flowers. This sucks. You know, like, I'm not gonna watch... Even when I take videos of, like, I mean, genuinely, it's like when people take videos of the whole concert. Like, you don't watch it later. It's, like, you take clips to post and archive. You don't I don't understand just recording the whole thing, like, as if you're going to sit down later and say, okay, time to relive this experience. I mean, I'm sure they're just posting it to Facebook. The, so many tulips. This is the worst flower arrangement ever. I don't know how to flower arrange. Maybe they're anticipating attack. True. Maybe it's for security in the Buddhist temple. You don't know when a little Buddha is gonna come running out at you and screaming and slashing at your face. You never know when. I mean, that looks fine. You never know when a monk is. I know you never know when a monk is gonna use a key point and do frickin' the frickin' move. You don't know when a monk is gonna say, time to use my key points and use flurry of blows. You don't know when that's gonna happen. You don't know when Steven Seagal's gonna pull up and do some Aikido real quick. I mean, it's crazy that I came full circle and I was at Steven Seagal's voice. Do you like that? Do you guys like the old men, like, slapping each other around? Welcome back to the fucking Obliviated. Thanks for 12 months. Yeah, there's a bunch of those. There's a bunch of those. Lawnmower. Ah! There's a bunch of those. I can obviously add more over time. I didn't see Kiryu, but you know who I did see? Mr. Shakedown. Oh no, when he took all my money. He took all my money, so I had to borrow money from everybody. I had to panhandle in the streets of Shinjuku, and then everybody had to crowdfund. But actually, low-key, it was a strat. It was because I was playing as Kiryu, and so I lost all my money to Mr. Shakedown, and then I switched to Majima, and I got all the money back. So it was actually, like, fine. We did go to Kabukicho. And you know what we said? Oh my god, I feel like Kiryu. Went to Kabukicho, and like, I will say, like, so, we stayed in, the first leg of, the trip, we stayed in, Adachi-ku in Tokyo, and, when you look it up, people consider Adachi to be the least safest part of the city. Oh no. And it's like, I mean, it's not. And it's like, everything is quiet at like 8 p.m. and like, there's just all old people walking around. And then like Kabukicho, like you hear about that in Yakuza and you're like, it's fucking crazy. It's like fucking normal as hell. It's like very funny how, like, you know, it was very, very funny. I saw Jotaro. Also, like, real talk though, oh my god, so many fucking old people. Holy fucking shit. Like you know that there's a lot of old people, and like you've heard that there's a lot of old people, but let me tell you, there is a lot of fucking old people.
We need to kill every white person in this city.
New alerts. Welcome back to the fucking bad Saddlephonia. There's so many fucking old people there. Holy shit. We need to get rid of them. No, they're all sweet. They're all sweet and nice. They're all sweet and nice. What's that alert from? That's from Kenny vs. Spenny. That's from the episode where they gotta commit the most crimes, and then that one is inciting genocide. Kenny just goes up to a bunch of people and says, says that. It says that, which I won't frickin' repeat. Well, I can't frickin', well, I can play it, but I can't frickin' repeat it. So many old people. It was scary. I was scared they were gonna, like, rub it off on me. You know, the eld. The eld of it. The eld of it all. I did see a Toyota. That's something I saw. I saw Luffy. I saw Goku. I saw Pikachu. I saw Sonic. Actually, like, kicking myself for not getting... This is... I mean, feel free to laugh at me. Feel free to go, ha 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 ha. However, I'm mad that I didn't get enough Sonic stuff. In fact, I didn't get any Sonic stuff, and I'm really mad at myself. I didn't go into the Sega store at all. I didn't get anything Sonic. I didn't get this guy, though. Yay! Do I like Dragon Quest or is it just cute? I freaking love Dragon Quest! I love Dragon Quest. And so I really got a lot of Dragon Quest shit because I was like, when am I ever gonna get this? I was like, when am I ever gonna get this at home? Truly, they don't sell Dragon Quest shit, here. So, like, for example, another little guy I got. Because these are my favorite guys. This is a little imp. This is a little metallic imp. And he's very heavy, actually. But he's very, very cute and he's very shiny. These are actually from Bath Bombs. I got one and then Demi got one. And Demi was kind enough to give me her little figure inside. But there's I got a little Dragon Lord and a little Zoma. And the bath bomb was actually quite nice, and I smelled very good after. And another Dragon Quest thing. Sorry you're hearing keys jingling. Sorry you're hearing keys. These are actually my house keys, and he's on it now. A little green dragon dangly thing, and then there's the little text box that'll say, like, oh, a green dragon appeared. Or something. I'm sure it says that. I don't know. It's in fucking whatever this fucking thing is. A little green dragon. And then
give me a large popcorn, please. Give me a large pop.
So I really like that alert. Because it's give me a large popcorn, please, but it's too short. So then it repeats and says, give me a large pop. So in the actual thing, he just says, give me a large popcorn, please. But now I've edited it. So now he says, give me a large popcorn, please, and a large pop. I've actually extended the order that he makes in The Price is Rice. I extended the order that the guy makes in The Price is Rice. Get ready with me as I extend The Price is Rice.
Here's me, gagging.
Here's me gagging. Y'all, when I'm about to show you this. So this is like my purse. This is my actual, like, purse that I use all the time. And check this fucker out. Check this out. Now, I have a little imp. A tiny little imp. That stays on my purse. He's blurred out. He's censored because he's a criminal. This little imp. Which stays there. All the time. Little frickin' imp. Welcome back to the Flanky Betting. Cool voice, hello. And also, Zickle Pop. So yeah, I got a frickin' little imp. So yeah, I got a frickin' little imp. So yeah, I got a frickin' little imp. Wait. I just be putting this shit anywhere. Really? I just be opening these boxes and I just be putting this shit anywhere and I don't even care. I don't even care.
I want to do some peanut butter crackers.
Someone wants to say hi. Peanut butter cracker. Did I get the cats anything? No. I didn't. I didn't. I meant to. At one point, I'm realizing, like, I did say I need to get cat treats, and I just never did. Oh. I I was just excited to see them again. And dude, I forgot how soft they are. Like, I pet some cats in Japan, and these guys feel fucking good. They take care of themselves. Chino. They take care of themselves, dude. I forgot how fucking soft they are. There's some really good cats. Went to a cat cafe. Oh, do you want to see the cats from the cat cafe? Now that I brought it up. I'm just gonna have to sift through these. Oh, well, cats in Japan. Well, let's talk about cats in Japan, shall we? First of all, there was like a shrine that we went to in Kyoto that had cats at the shrine, and I'm not sure why that is, what that must mean or something, but they had cats at the shrine. So, for example, there was this guy, and there was a man at the shrine who knew the names of all of the cats, and was like walking around and like talking to them. I know one of them was named Wasabi. I know there was a girl named Wasabi, because he kept saying Wasabi-chan because she was evil, and she, like, was mean to me. But, there was that guy, and then this guy, which I was petting, which
I'm not kidding, look at this. They're, like, burning like hell. It's like, there's still, like, crap in there.
Dude, you look like some kind of random victim, dude.
I only got him from the top, but that's because he looked fat as fuck. There was also this is not a real cat, but, not a real cat, but this is like, this was in 7-Eleven, and it made me almost cry. Please don't touch me violently. I got hurt. Ouch. And there were these big toys of, like, cats that you're supposed to, like, hold. Please don't touch me violently. I got hurt. Ouch. And I got really fucking sad, and I almost cried. Oh, that's a hot dog. Oh, that's a picture of a fucking hot dog. Oh, that's a nice picture of a fucking hot dog. That's 6-7 Diner. That's some food. I need to find these cat photos. Oh, this is all in Kyoto, so it'll be back here, won't it? Okay, this is not a cat, however, I do have to show this. So, the hotel, that I was in for a little bit had porn. Hear me out. Had porn. For free. Video on demand. And this is a picture of one of the porns. It is safe for work. There is no nudity in this photo. But this is a photo of one of the porns. Women's Body Auction Market. Now, Women's Body Auction Market is a porno. My school presentation. Women's Body Auction Market is a Japanese pornography that can be viewed at a hotel. It's Women's Body Auction Market. Now, this porno started with a that's ice on her. It started with a man in a suit, sat in, like, his office area, and he's waiting for somebody. He's waiting for company.
I'm not kidding, look at this. They're, like, burning like hell. It's like, there's still, like, crap in there.
Dude, you look like some kind of random victim, dude.
Dude, you look like some kind of random Japanese woman in ice, dude. And then low, two men wheel in a giant freezer. In the freezer is this lady. She is completely stationary. She's breathing, so she's alive, but she's completely stationary. And she's in ice. And the guy looks at her and is saying some shit. I don't fucking know. But he's like, nice, nice. It seems like he's saying, nice, nice. Oh, I like this. Slam cut giant fish market. And giant fish market, like the big one in, like, Tokyo or some shit, right? There's a bunch of workers at the factory who are just wheeling stuff in and whatever. Pan over to, on the ground, a large tarp that is laid out. And on the tarp is a bunch of naked women in, like, this sort of, like, position. as if they're the fish being sold. And then they open up the market and people come in and inspect and buy the women like they're fish. I mean, also, did I look at porn? Yes. Did I go to a porn section of a Don Quixote? Yes. Yes, I went to, like, a porn video store that had, like, 3 floors, and, like, I just looked. I just put on my Google Lens and translated the titles, and I just looked. And I'm mad that I didn't take any photos, but they were exactly what you'd expect, and they were really, really funny. Just really, really funny, and just way too specific, and so long. They just have to tell you everything about the fucking video. Don Quixotes are real? Yeah, and they suck. And I don't like it, actually. Honestly, fucking didn't like it. They're like those, you know, they're like, go into Don Quixote, they have everything. Yeah, they have everything. It's like 6 fucking floors, and you have to only cash out on your specific floor, and it's fucking packed. And the aisles are tiny. And there's just too much shit in your face all the fucking time. Yeah, they suck. No. No, actually. Bye. Bye, Don Quixote. Bye. But then they have the porn section, which is really, really good. And there was, like, I took a picture of, like, some sex toys there, which I obviously can't show you. There was one that was like, oh, here are the cats, here are the cats. There was one that was just like a pocket pussy, and it said Japanese real hole on it. There was one that was like, I don't know if I have it on here, it was like the inside, so what they did with the pocket pussies is they had one on display that was one of them cut in half, so that you could see what the inside was gonna look like before you, like, fuck it. And I mean, it looks like nothing. Like, it looks like the inside of a fucking octopus. Like, you're like, I cannot gauge how this is gonna feel. It's a pocket pussy. I'm sure it's gonna feel fine. But they slice it open. Yeah, like a cross-section of a pocket pussy. Looks disgusting. And they had one of these on display, and then underneath they had a little sticker that said, "This is the best souvenir," which I really liked a lot. I gotta charge my phone. I love when I do the thing of charging my AirPods instead of charging my phone. I love when I do the thing of that. Here is a cat from, Japan. In a cat cafe. They had them dressed up for Halloween. This guy was in a pumpkin, and you know what I said to him when I saw him? I said, "Que pasa, cabeza de calabaza?" Which means, "What's up, Pumpkinhead?" That's what I said when I saw this guy, and he was really cute, and I rubbed his belly a little bit, and he was the kind of cat that, when he'd wake up, he'd go, "Meow," like he'd yawn, and he'd, like, make a noise when he yawned, which is really cute. There was, I know, he speaks Japanese, so he didn't even know what I fucking said. There was, this guy, too. A real cutie pie. Real cutie pie. And then there was, this guy, there was, this guy who I really liked. This is actually a video, so get ready. If it's gonna play. Oh, well, I'm not gonna have the audio on, am I? Really like this guy. He was an idiot, and he was running around, and he was, like, scratching shit. And he's just scratching the wall. He's just going, and he was like, and he was, like, running around, and he was screaming. Because some fucking kid got him worked up. Because some fucking little boy was going around, and he was just waking up the cats to, like, give them treats. And they were getting really worked up. And I want to say, "Hey, kid, you don't know what the cat's like." I wanted to say, "Hey, you don't fucking know what they like. So knock it off." Wait, precise placement, snap to grid? I can't, whatever. No, but he was nice, and he really liked the cats. But it was very clearly like like I think his like parents were sat down, and it was so clearly like we're gonna take the kid to the cat cafe to like shut them up. And because the mom was just like on her phone. It was like the kids go to the cat cafe, I get to go on my phone. I get to go on my device. Man, I loved going on my device in Japan. Ugh. I loved going on my device. I went on my phone so much. I actually didn't go on my phone a lot, but I went on my phone a lot. Still, like, enough. I went on it enough. But I didn't have my regular screen time. It was so fun going on my phone in Japan. Like, it just feels different. It just feels different there. Going on my iPad in Japan was so fun. Where do I put these pots and pans? Where do I put these pots and pans? Where do I put these pots and pans? Where do I put these pots and pans?
Where do I put these pots and pans?
Where would you put pots and pans? I mean, I would, like... There's just no, like, drawers. I guess I could just put them in this fat drawer. Actually, pots would go on the shelf, right? No, they don't go on these shelves. This is not a shelf for a pot and pan. They'd go in drawer. They go in big drawer. That's where they go. Whoa, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sailor, relax.
I'm Bill Clinton, and I can't wait to catch
Thanks for
my
the
flight
raid,
for real St. James.
Jack.tv. Hey guys. I just got back from vacation. I got a fucking tan. They go in the bottom drawer, too heavy for the top. Yeah, I know, but there's no bottom drawer. That's all I got. And hey, I bet this is like, maybe this is some crazy technology, and, you know, it's a very good top drawer. Okay, no good place for the cooking books. No good place for the cooking books. No good place for the cooking books. None of it. These would go on these hooks, but they can't do it. So, they're simply just gonna have to do that. And there's no, these would go in here. Was I a Mr. Noodle or Kraft Dinner Eater in college? No. Maybe Mr. Noodles at most. I hate Kraft Dinner, and I don't understand how people eat it, truly. It's always just tasted bad. It's always just tasted bad to me. Thanks for the raid, Justin. Hey guys, I just went on vacation and I'm tan now. I just went on vacation and I just got a big tan. That's right, I'm tan now. This streamer is now tan. She just went on vacation and got a fucking tan. I got a big tan. I went to Birmingham. That's right. I went to Birmingham, England. For 2 weeks. Only Birmingham. That would be so funny. That would be very funny. If I just went to somewhere, like, absolutely... It'd be really funny if I lied the whole time about where I was going, and then I had to come back and be like... So, I just got back from, going to Philly for 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Just there. Everywhere has cat cafes now. I bet there would be in, like, Birmingham. Dude, my fucking hometown. My hometown has a cat cafe, like, in Canada. God, that alert is so big. Where do these fucking go? What the hell are you doing? Where do these go? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, well, of course you want the oven here, maybe, which is weird to put it right by the door. Where do you want this? Excuse me? Oh, maybe some of this stuff has to be sold. Oh, they want me to sell that and put an oven there. Oh, I got it. Oh my hometown has a cat cafe. Fucking reeks of cat piss. Like, it was so, yeah, like, I get it, but it was really bad the one time I went. Just because I wanted to see the cats, right? Oh, not good. Wait, are you telling me you want the fridge there because you want to keep them damn shelves? Oh no, they want to get rid of the shelves. Oh no, they want to get rid of the shelves. What the fuck is this house? I don't know. I gotta change the spare room into a small gym. Yeah, I went to Japan. That's where I went to. Philly's the Kyoto of the US. Peanut butter cracker. New York is like the Kyoto of America. New York is like the Birmingham of America. Oh, so I guess that is the layout. That makes sense. New York is like the house flipper of America. New York mentioned as I'm doing Eric Adams. As I'm doing Eric Adams being silly. Because he's so freaking silly. Say what you will about that guy, but he's silly. Okay, so do I have to... I want to get rid of all of this. I have to keep all of this here. I have to keep all of this here. I can't get rid of all this shit. I suppose I can, but that's just gonna take so long. Well... Okay, there's so much clutter. Hang on. This shit's all gotta go on the floor. New York is like... the Pokemon Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl of America. You know, New York is like the Kenny of America. And then Los Angeles is like the Spenny of America. New York is like the Kenny versus Spenny of Canada. Yeah? Okay. So did I just move all that frickin' mugs out of there? Wait, so did I just move all that frickin' mugs out of there? Did I just do that? Oh, I watched Red 1 for a second time. That was great. It was great showing people the movie Red 1. And, anticipating when they get to the final scene. Wait, I gotta get down a wall? You're fucking kidding me. I have to demolish the wall. It's not even Christmas. I know it's not even Christmas, but that's... What? So I can only watch one of the best Christmas movies ever made when it's around Christmas time? Are you fucked? I can only watch when it's around Christmas? Well, that's pretty rude to Red 1. Well, that's pretty nasty to Red 1. They should put you on the naughty list, man. No, it really is such an experience to watch it with people and just be like, so, remember when I tell you this? Remember, I'm gonna tell you this now, and I want you to remember. Pay attention to the last line of the movie, and then they're like, okay. And then they actually get to it and realize that the last line of the movie Red 1 is, Chris Evans saying, "Did we just save Christmas?" And then The Rock responds, "Yeah, we just saved Christmas." And then people go, "Oh, no fucking way." And then people are shocked that that is actually the last line. No, that's like 100% not a joke. That's not at all a joke. Can I fit microwave in there? This kind of looks like this looks like a face, doesn't it? Like eye, mouth, like pig nose. You know, and he's like, "Rah." Yeah, we just saved Christmas, man. Did we just shave? That's the last line. The last line of the last scene in Red 1 is Chris Evans and The Rock, like, just shave. They shaved their legs together for the first time. They shave their legs together for the first time, and then The Rock is like, see? Like, it can be masculine. The whole movie is about, the whole movie has this, you know, plot line where, you know, they're trying to decide if it's masculine to shave your legs. They want to shave their legs, but they're, like, really scared. They're like, oh, we might get made fun of if we have such smooth legs as buff men. Then they realize you actually can shave your legs if you're a guy, too. Huh. Actually, if you got really hairy legs, you actually can shave them, and then there's a, yeah, Manscaped ad be like. And then freaking Manscaped ad be like. Anyone ever noticed how everyone's got these Manscaped ads? Escape a man? Oh, that's my worst nightmare. Sorry. It sucked. That was terrible. Yeah, the movie Red 1 is actually a big intactivism movie. The red one refers to the large blood stain that is around their crotch, because they wear the uniform, which is the white pants, and that's the red one. They say I got a red one down there. And then when you say, what's a red one? He goes, circumcised penis. And then they says, I have to talk to you about something. I have to talk to you about this. I have to talk to you about my circumcised penis. Well, fire away. Okay, okay. Fire away, sport. I have to talk to you about this. What's that one Twitter post that I really like of, like, the kid with the Mario profile picture who's like, there's people talking about video games or something, and then some kid with a Mario profile picture responds, dude, I can't tell you, but I really need your help right now. What is that post? Does anyone remember? It's like one of my favorite fucking, it's like one of my favorite posts. It's just some kid with a... It's just some kid with a Mario profile picture being like, I need your help. I don't know what it could possibly be. Dude, I know this is unrelated. It's someone being like, Sausage Party's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And then a kid with a Mario profile picture responds, sorry, I know this is unrelated, but dude, I really need your help right now. I think this looks good. I can put plates in here. No. Well, I can't see how far they're getting in the cabinet. I literally can't see how far they're getting at the cabinet. Like, I need to stand on a chair. I actually, whoa, I completely missed the cabinet. Also, someone asked if circumcision is popular in Japan. I wouldn't know. I didn't get laid. I didn't do that. I didn't, but I honestly doubt it. I would say no, because it's not really popular anywhere outside of America, so. I would say no, but no, I didn't fuck a Japanese man, but I did watch the pornos. I watched a preview of one porno. I didn't watch porn. Because I was also with my friends. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Say, hey guys, let's watch porn together. We did that! Okay, we did that. Okay, now that I'm remembering, yes, there was a... Yes, we showed clips of porn that are funny. You sign up for that when you sign up for that being around me. Everyone knows that you genuinely sign up for that when you're, like, friends with me. You have to be ready for me to say, dude, I gotta show you this this clip from a porno that's really funny. And then I show you Vern Troyer's sex tape. I think that was something that we were talking about Vern Troyer's sex tape one night. And then, like, a few days later, because I just, like, genuinely have really bad memory. I have, like, very bad short-term memory, which is why it's really hard for me to even talk about the trip, because I really don't know where to start. But, I like, 2 days later, I brought it up again. I was like, have you guys ever seen Vern Troyer's sex tape? And I had to have everyone say, yes, you showed it to us, like, 2 days ago. It's like, no, I didn't. But I did, and so I think we watched it, like, twice. It makes me very sad. It makes me really sad because the woman is, like, so, like, not into it at all, and it's his girlfriend. It's his girlfriend in it. And she's, like... As Vern is pumping, it's, like, it makes me really sad. Like, it's his girlfriend. You've never seen it? Well, it's really funny. It's very funny. Because it's, like, very, like, sad and, you know. It wouldn't, like... It's the thing is Vern Troyer, like, he loved to fuck. That was, like, one of his things, is he loved to fuck. You know, so it would be not as funny if he was, like, with someone who was giving him full enthusiasm, but the woman he was, sleeping with, his ex-girlfriend, visibly hates having sex with him, and which does make it pretty funny. How's this for an arrangement? I don't know this shit, okay? I don't have any flowers at home. Okay, well, this guy obviously goes in the big one. I really hate that plant. The daffodils are too big for that, but I'll pop them in anyway. Ah! I think the daffodils are maybe supposed to go in the green ones. Is that good? Oh, I gotta buy one more thing. Oh, I gotta buy one more daffodils. I'm out. I'm all out of. I'm out of my daffodils. I'll put it there. Oh, my Gundam fell.
Oh, I freaking love Gundam. I love putting those things together.
There's no it's nothing sadder than a woman in a porno who's clearly bored as hell. I mean, if it's porn, it's funny. Like, if they're getting paid, oh, single pickle in a box. I'll show you a pickle in a box, honey. No, no, if it's like porn, it's very funny because they're getting paid to do it, but they're still, like, obviously bored. Then it's funny. I mean, of course, maybe, unless the situation is not good, unless it's like a bad reason they're visibly bored, then it would be sad. But if it's just like someone who's on the clock and isn't feeling it, that's really funny. What makes it sad with Vern Troyer is that it's his fucking girlfriend. It's his long-term girlfriend. And, you know, obviously, like, due to his size, there's, like, limitations to their sex life anyway. And so there's something very sad about not even her, like, you know, I understand that it might be hard for her to get what she wants, but with the limitations, to not, like, just feign enthusiasm is, like, so sad and, like, mean, I think. You know? It's so strange. If that was a woman he was hooking up with, like, she'd be way nicer. And it's being recorded. And they're recording it. It's their sex tape that they're doing. And she's like... There's a part where she looks at the camera at the end, legit, like... Oh, another night of fucking Vern. Also, Vern's a fucking rock star, and he was cool as hell. Did we watch the Vern Troyer episode of Wife Swap together? Maybe she has just resting don't fuck me face. Resting don't fuck me face, perhaps? No, she loved it. She just has, like, permanent, don't like fuck face. She just has permanent hate sex face, and where, like, and she's just always going, like, she just always rolls her eyes and, like, sighs. No, it's, like, no, it's fine. No, we're doing great, dude. Oh! Man, I'm bored. This streaming shit sucks. I do kind of wish I, like, stayed in, like, the, porno aisle just to, like, I don't know, part of me was being insane and being like, I should buy one and, like, bring it back as a relic to me. But also, that's so weird, and people would genuinely be like, what the fuck are you doing? It's just porn. It's just funny, because it's like, no, I didn't buy one, because what am I gonna do? I don't know how to watch it on my Xbox. Dude, I gotta rearrange all this shit. God, this game really expects you to do, like, everything. Can I open this? This game really expects you to flip a damn house. So, I played House Flipper, and for some reason, didn't expect it to want me to flip a whole house. I was like, I just got here. Like, do I gotta put the pineapple over here? Minimum Gregor. Put it right next to your copy of the Weapons DVD where the guy chops up a pig. Ugh, that's at Brandon's. I could put it right next to my DVD of Jerry McCambridge, though, which I forgot to comb through to get alerts, because I really want to get an alert of him crashing into the back of the truck. Why do I look blue? Hang on. I look like blue, don't I? Can I do something really quick? It's my tan. Yeah, it's my tan that I got. Let me do something. It might look crazy for a sec. Nothing changed. Can I saturate it?
You're how old?
73.
I really like that video of the guy hitting. Whoa. I really like that video of the guy punching the floor, and then he says he's 73. It's all that colloidal silver I drank. Yeah, oh, you went to, yeah, I went to Bhutan. Welcome back to the fucking landlord, Goo Goo. Thanks for 8 months. I think saturating it would just make me more blue. But I'm not blue, so if I saturate it, I'm pink. I'm red versus blue. I'm actually red versus blue. Like, which genuinely was pretty cool. When Red vs. Blue started doing all the fights and stuff, like, why did I genuinely... Oh, I have to... Oh, bitch, I have to sell all this shit. I'm so dumb. I'm always like, oh, it wants me to... Oh, of course it wants me to get rid of all the junk food and non-perishable food items and replace it with vegetable stock and fresh fruit. Oh, of course. Sorry, I just, like, I think I'm getting sick, perhaps, and I'm very stuffy. Like, do you hear that? That's like a stuffiness that can't be tamed. Wait, what else do I have to sell? How do I do, like, the... Ah! I'm so glad I didn't get sick in Japan. I got a really bad headache one day, though. I got a really bad headache, and I started whimpering like a dog. I got a really bad headache, and I went... Oh, okay. So, you know... Okay, so here's... Speaking of headaches, and why I might get headaches. You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this conversation. However, smoking cigarettes in Japan. First of all, awesome. Secondly, it's, so Japan is, like, very, in the cities at least, very, no smoking, which I understand. However, when you do want to smoke, which I do, I'm not gonna lie to you on that. They require you to go to a smoking area of a station, of a like subway station, or sometimes they're just like around, and they are fucking bizarre. A lot of them are just like straight up indoors. And you go into a enclosed room in a haze of smoke and a bunch of people smoking and not talking. Some of them are outdoors, but the first one that I went into was fully inside, and I was like, oh, it can't be like, I was like, oh, it cannot be like this. It was fucking disgusting. It was disgusting. I mean, it is clearly like a punishment. It felt like a punishment for doing it. Why don't I just bring this over there? Like, they're saying, see how hard this was and how gross this is? This is why you should stop. Ugh, like, just hotboxed by cigarette smoke is so unpleasant. And I was like, man, I'm gonna smell so bad. And I didn't for some reason. Because they had a huge, like, air filter on the wall, which was really, really loud. And there was a permanent, like, just a loud hum as you're enjoying your treat. And it's the huge fucking air filter box on the wall, filtering the air. But then the rest were outside, but that first one was, I've never experienced anything like that in my life. I gotta sell one thing. What do you want me to sell? The microwave? No way. I had to go to my suck box. Guys, before we could go shopping, I have to go to my suck box. There was a bar we went to that had indoor smoking, which was... There was a bar we went to called, and this bar in question with indoor smoking, which was really sick. It was called, it was in Kyoto. It was called Annie Hall Bar. Annie Hall, like the one. Which we went to because we're like, well, that's funny. It's a bar named after the movie made by the Batman. Annie Hall Bar. Like the film. Was Annie Hall the bar mama? Oh, I misread that, and you meant mama as in, like, you know, like mama from, like, Yakuza. I thought you were asking me, I thought you were calling me mama, and you're like, was Annie Hall the bar mama? I thought that's how you were talking, and I was about to be like, well, yes, she was. No, Diane Keaton's dead. Fucking insensitive bitch. She just died. No, Annie Hall's dead. She wasn't there. But, Annie Hall Bar, a great detail about it was there was a sign that said opened 1979, established 1979. Meaning that when the movie came out, they opened the bar. The year the movie came out, they opened the bar. They were like, wow, this movie's so fucking cool, I have to name it my bar. But it's stayed ever since. And it was also, like, one of those places where I think it was, like, supposed to be a little more upscale. And it wasn't. It was, like, very normal. They just sold, like, really expensive stuff if you wanted it. But, like, the waiters kneeled down. They knelt down when you were placing orders. They would scurry to your table, and then they would kneel. And there was a bell that we had to ring, which felt terrible, but we had to do it. because we were at the tables at like the back of the bar, and the bartenders were like always at the bar, and so there was bells, and we didn't touch the bell until it was accidentally like knocked, and then a guy immediately came running and was like, "Did you ring the bell?" So after that, we're like, okay, so it's expected that we ring the bell. And then we were ringing, and then we're going, "Oh, get over here. Come here." Then we were saying, "Come here, sailor. I'll take it old-fashioned, honey." It felt pretty good to oh, waiter. It felt really good to ring a bell and a boy comes running. It felt really good. It felt really good to ring a bell and a nice boy comes running. Okay, so it says to sell, but I can't sell any of the shit? What do you want me to sell, dude? Fidget spinner? It's not- oh, plant? That's it? Okay. Yeah, smoking indoors and ringing a bell for a waiter. Like, what year is it? 1979, the year Annie Hall came out. It was like a freaking time capsule. This bar, this hidden gem in Kyoto is like a time capsule into 1979. You can smoke indoors, and they have a little silver bell at the table to ring for your waiter. Don't worry, it is allowed. In fact, it's encouraged. Otherwise, the guys at the bar can't fucking hear you, and they take forever to get you a beer. Also, if you're gonna order beer there, make sure you ask what beer is cold. Because when I ordered a Sapporo, they said, "Sapporo isn't cold, do you want Asahi?" And I said, "Sure, I'll take fucking whatever." And then I got that, and then after my one Asahi, I asked for another, and they said, "Sorry, Asahi isn't cold, we only have Sapporo." And I said, "Okay, I'll take a Sapporo." And then after that, I asked for another one, and they said, "We have no more beer." Then I went, "Oh, I had it all?" The fuck was that? What was that? I had it all. I drank all the beer at Annie Hall. Okay, now I'm fucking orange. This is- I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm too saturated. Too saturated, hang on. Wouldn't that be funny? That's fine. Wouldn't that be funny if I went black and white and then I was like all freaking sad, like a old black and white movie? What if I went black? What if I streamed with black and white, like an old black and white movie, and then it was like a whole like a freaking like Casablanca? Or if it was like freaking Wizard of Oz? Oh, what I gotta paint it. God damn it. What if I had like a freaking like what if my stream was like a freaking Charlie Chaplin movie? What if I was like freaking Buster Keaton? Huh. Buster Keaton was the inventor of resting "Don't fuck me" face. Some people would disagree. Some people would say, no, Buster Keaton really wanted to be fucked. But I said, no. But I said no in the moment, you know. They said, please, you must fuck him. This boy's eyes are so big. And then I said, I don't, he's actually giving me "don't fuck me" face. Dude was handsome? No, he wasn't. No one was handsome back then. I'm not even gonna pretend. Everyone was ugly back then. There's not a single person who was handsome in, like, the fucking 20s. They were all ugly. They all looked terrible. I'm not gonna be nice and just lie to her. I'm gonna tell it like it is. She was chopped. Yo, Buster Keaton was the original chopped unk. I said it. Buster Keaton was a biohacker. That is something I just found out about today. That is something I just found out about today. I got a video that showed up of a like 16-year-old boy who was like, get ready with me as a 16-year-old biohacker. And then people in the comments are saying, what the fuck is that? And someone was kind enough to let us know that looks maxing kids call themselves biohackers to say that they're like hacking their biology and they're changing the way that they look. Which I think is very funny. Get ready with me as a 16-year-old biohacker. He's hacking his body. And he's making himself look different. Wait, how have I only halfway done this now? What do I have to do? Do I have to do a ton of shit outside? I bet I do. I bet there's like a ton of shit in the backyard or some fucking bullshit. Yep. Crazy backyard. Not even gonna talk about it. Not even gonna talk about it. Not even gonna talk about it. I thought biohacking was like 10 years ago when Bezos and all the billionaires decided to be buff for a bit. Yeah, and I thought it was like in freaking Cyberpunk 2077. But I guess we all have different definitions, don't we? I mean, this is just what the looks maxing kids are saying. This is just what the looks maxing kids are saying. That's just what they're saying now. And also, everyone's still on 6-7, and I'm on 6-1. Whoa, what the fuck is that? What is this? Ooh, what is that? Oh, that goes there. Got it. Ugh, I just stacked them. Ugh. That is snug. That's really snug. I thought that was like when people lied in their biography. Yeah, that's what I called that Weird Al movie. Which, like, okay, dude, I get it. Not everything has to be a joke. I actually want to learn about your life. I hated that Weird Al movie. I thought it was actually gonna be about his life, and then I find out it's a fucking joke, and he didn't do all that shit. Not cool, man. Not cool. Wait, and then, oh. Okay, now where the hell does this go? That sucks. Did I do a Cyberpunk Let's Play already? I played it when it first came out, and I'm never gonna play it again. I don't think. Don't think I have much interest in ever playing Cyberpunk 27 again. I'm sorry. Cyberpunk 27. Cyberpunk 67. Cyberpunk 67. Yeah, it's alright. It was alright. I liked it. I played it a lot for a bit, and then, like, I got 50 hours in, and I said, okay, bye, and I never beat it. But I was, like, really excited for it for some reason. It was, like, one of those things where I was, like, I feel like I have to be excited for this, but also I've never played The Witcher, and I never will. And I've never played a game by these guys, but for some reason I'm just gonna say, I'm excited because everyone is too, and I got it when it came out, and I didn't even know shit about it. I was genuinely just being a poser, and then I got it. I did enjoy it, but I don't know. It was good. It was good. I didn't like Keanu Reeves in it. I'm sorry. I don't like Keanu Reeves as an actor. I don't like Keanu Reeves as an actor, and I didn't like him in it. So, these are so cute, also. I just wasn't that bothered. You're breathtaking. I do like what he said that, though. I do like when he's a wholesome chungus, and I do like what he said that, on Stephen Colbert, when you die, people will miss you or some shit, and then everyone was like, why is this the most profound thing ever? I'm just gonna put these down. Oh, I gotta sell the dead plants. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I like Keanu he seems like a nice man, but not a good actor. Exactly, and when I'm seeing you in movies, I don't care that you're nice. You know? I don't care if someone's nice when I'm watching them in movies. I just want them to be good in the damn movie.
I don't care if you're a nice person. I just want you to act, goddammit.
Oh, it's like he's got a little hair. Oh, but I can't line it up right at all. I can't line it up. I know there's like a setting to like do like very precise placement, but did not care for John Wick. I've seen John Wick, don't care about it. I'm also just such like not a just I don't know, those kinds of movies. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't remember anything about John Wick, and I had to watch it for school. I had to watch it for a stunts class I did. And I also had to watch Sicario in that class, and that was another movie that I'm just like, man, people say this is good, and I just don't. This shit just does not get to me at all. I'm sorry. Just does not get to me. Okay, so this place is looking good. This is a place that's good looking good. Would you work out here? I would. Oh, because you got like your Peloton there. Wait, this should be the layout. Here. Because you watch the TV when you're on your damn bike, don't you? You watch the TV when you're on your damn bike. Welcome to the 21st century. We can't even go for a bike ride without a screen in front of our face. Yeah, I'm talking about Peloton. I love the videos when the Peloton hosts get the funny names and they say it and then they go, oh, damn it. And then they say, oh, god damn it. I do actually love those videos. There's a compilation of them getting them, and it's really, really fun. They're really funny. Used to work for Peloton, Real Vol Company. Okay, but can I say something? Okay, but can I say something? But can I say something? Have you seen the compilations where the Peloton instructors get the funny joke names, and then they say them out loud, like they're Mo from Simpson, and then they go, doy? Have you seen those? Yeah, I think you should go work for Peloton again. Because those videos are fucking funny. Yeah, I think you should go. I think you should go give them more of your labor. Yeah, I think you should let them walk all over you. Because those videos are fucking funny. Because those are some funny fucking videos. God, like, if I was a Peloton instructor, I'd be so evil. As someone's just been like, I worked for them and they were mean. Oh, if I like had a position in Peloton, oh, I'd be the fucking worst. Like, that's why I'm like, man, I can understand that. I mean, obviously I'm gonna just believe people's, like, obviously I'm just gonna believe people when they say shit like that. But yeah, dude, if I was an instructor, I'd be fucking evil. I'd be so evil. I don't know why, and I don't know what you have to be evil about. Probably just when I'm, like, giving instructions and then there's people doing the demonstrations with me, I'd yell at them, maybe. I'd probably just yell at them and tell them to do better. Be better. I'd say be better. Do better. Go harder, I'd say. Go harder. But, like, not to, like, the people who are watching from their Pelotons. I mean, like, at the people who were doing it behind me in the studio. I'd get up so I could go and berate them. I would just get up and start hitting them. If I was a Peloton instructor, I'd get up and I'd just start I'd have one guy that I just smack, and I go up and I start smacking his belly, and he's like, "Ow, stop," and he's burping. I'm smacking the burps out of him. And he's getting really embarrassed, but I just got my guy that I go up to and I smack a bunch, and then I go, "Fuck you," and I go back to my bike. And I start playing Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, and I do my routine on my bike. And then I say, okay, if you know the choreo at home, you know what to do. Give him a tickle. I'm like a Peloton instructor for tickling. I'm like a Peloton instructor for competitive tickling. Oh, gotta sell that weed. What am I, a freaking drug dealer? Right. Peloton where I tickle a boy. Where I tickle a boy on a live stream, and then everybody at home presumably has a boy that they're tickling, and I say, okay, now you go up to his little pitties, and then they do it at home. And then I say, pizza dough, thanks for the $5. Oh, did I just say that name? Pizza dough. It's like Pete, like the name Pete, P-E-T-E, last name Zado, Z-A-D-O, like you. And so that's the prank name, you make them say pizza dough. That's pretty silly. Pizza dough, and you think he's like a Greek guy or something. But then it would be Zadu, wouldn't it, or something, I don't know. Pizza dough. Oh man, that's good. That's a good prank. Idiot, you just said pizza dough. Who fucking says that? Fucking idiot. No one says that. I put my name as John Idiot. Thank you for the... Do they, like, donate or is it their high score that they're, like, shouting out? Is it their high score that they shout out or something? Oh, you're doing great, Jason Fuck. Oh, no! No, I can't believe I said that! Do I have to mow the lawn? Probably. Whoa, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. Bethany hate you. What? That's so mean. Josh Snapchat. Wait, you sound like a freaking vibe. God, yeah, my nose is stuffy, dude. I sound stuffy, too. I think I do. Shout out to Cum Guzzler. Wait a minute. Shout out Mike Cum Gutters. Wait, what?
Here's me, gagging.
You heard about phone buzz, I'm sorry. Who's texting me? No. Here's me, gagging. Turkish bath goes crazy for stuffed nose. Oh yeah, I'll go do that today. No. I can't. I mean, what goes crazy for stuffed nose is Not being in an apartment with the freaking radiators blasting and making it stuffy. Shout out Kenny vs. Spenny. Oh no, I can't believe you made me say that. Shout out to Spencer Rice. Guys, I think we have to end class early. I know there's the Russian Turkish bath account, you guys know the Russian Turkish bath account on Instagram, right? And they always post, and they post the videos of just, like, the really hot boys who go. You guys know that? It's like there's like a long established, Turkish bath in, New York City. And they post videos of, like, people who have just been inside getting a bath and going to the sauna. And they'll post them outside being like, just had a great time at the Russian Turkish bath. It was great. Just for, like, their Instagram. But they only post the ones of, like, ones of just, like, really hot boys. And typically, like, just gay couples of, like, hot guys. And they repost them over and over and over. And then there's people who, like, aren't, like, that just look normal. And they just post them once and then never again. But then there's ones of, like, hot boys that they post over and over and over. And celebrities. Is that the one where they strike you with a stick? It's like a plants. Plants. But, well, what it is, from what I know, I've never been into one, it's like you go in and there's like a lobby where you know, pay for shit and there's like they'll have like a cafe typically too. Like they'll have like food and like drinks and stuff. And then like a locker room and it's like they have like saunas and then like a bath, like the bath that you go in. They have people who hit you with a bunch of leaves on your back, on your hot back, and it's, like, supposed to sting and, like, feel good. And then, like, a sauna. And you just, like, chill. You know, that's what you do. It's just hot. You just chill and hot. Yeah, the primary thing is, like, okay, so what if you went in somewhere that was hot everywhere? And it feels good. Of course, it does feel good. Wow, good shade. Which is something I'd also say if I was a gay man and I've just had a freaking good insult thrown my way. If I've just had a really clever insult hurled my way. Do you go in there? No, you don't go in there. Blackberry bush. How many path lights? 4. That's not a lot. Also, I was really sad to find out that, like, there was at one point, like, a Koei Tecmo store in, like, Tokyo or something, and, it doesn't exist anymore. It, like, closed down, like, 6 months ago. Really sad, because I wanted some, like, Dynasty Warriors merch. Legit. I wanted, because that's another thing, is I can't get that here. But it's whatever. And welcome back to the Funky Man, George MC17. Thanks for 29 months. Thank you for all the resubs today, and for doing sub roulette. It's a good way for me to test if, like, the videos I chose are funny. Because I really just went through my camera roll and was like, what are some funny videos that I like? So I'm glad I had them on me. And I didn't get rid of Random Victim, because I like it too much. There was also a new, I think it's 5 gifted. It's not Squash Escaping from the Garden anymore, I'm sorry. But, I changed it. Just to change it up. Nothing wrong with that. This is gonna clear me out. Just sneezed. And my eye is twitching. And it's twitching. Holy shit. It's hard to move on from the squash escaping. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's... Trust me. You're gonna realize, wait. Actually, the escaping squash song wasn't all it was chalked up to be. I feel good. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors merch would go so crazy. I have, like, one friend who, has, like, as, like, a fucking promotional t-shirt of Zhao Yun, and it's, like, so cool. It was, like, the only fucking... It was, like... It was posted on Grailed, and then, like, he got it 10 minutes later. I had, like, no chance. I really couldn't. But I would love some really cool Dynasty Warriors merch. I'd love a really cool Dynasty Warriors graphic t-shirt. A real one. But I genuinely don't think that'll ever happen in my life. Which is, like, really sad. Okay, so there's something that I'm freaking missing. Because I want to get 3 stars. I bet there's, like... Is it in the garage? Oh, I'm missing the fucking garage. Wow, they really wanted me to do everything here. I guess that's why they hired me. And I'm gonna get paid, like, $40,000. Can I open the garage door? Whatever, I actually don't need to try. Here in my garage, just got my trash bag full of boxes here. Were people talking about Ty Lopez recently? If they were, I can't remember what it was for, but I swear I might have heard 1 or 2 things about him. You were? Just like in general, because he's funny. Because he's funny, and he said, got my new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. Matterhorn? That's the Garden Fork Matterhorn? Or like Matter Baby. Yo, wait, is that a Matter Baby? I did that joke. I did the Matter Baby joke. And it did not go well. That's a little anecdote. In Japan on vacation. To a Japanese person. I did the Matter Baby joke, and it did not go well. And I repeated it 3 times until it was heard. To Tom. What were we? Oh. We were at Nara, which I got this from Nara. Okay. Which I got this. It says Cheerful Nara Park, and it's a little deer. He was like, there's a baby deer. He was like, there was a baby deer. And then I think, I think he might have, or someone said, what if it was like a human baby? And then he said, like, what if it was just a human baby? Like, and we were like, oh, there's a baby. You know, what if it was a human baby and not a baby deer? And then I said, yeah, what if it was a Matter Baby? And he's like, yeah. And I said, what? No, what if it was like a Matter Baby? And it's like... And I repeated it again. I said, what if it was a Matter Baby? And then I finally got the, what's the matter, baby? And I said, oh, I'm doing just fine, honey. Yeah. But I got there eventually. Finally got it. Shift enter. $53,490 in my pocket. I got that money in my pocket, eh? It wasn't a flop. Not a flop on my behalf. Because it was funny that I brought up Matter Baby. It was funny that I did Matter Baby. It's funny that I did Matter Baby. Austin Powers when he, yeah. Great before and after. Oh, the door is in the way now. This will look good. Okay, I just cleaned up. And then this will look crazy. Ooh, wow. This will look good. Oh, wow. This will look good. I mean, this is the big fucking... Okay. Couldn't have been a worse angle. Couldn't have been a worse angle. I hope the changes were helpful? Oh, right. I was about to text you. I hope the changes were helpful, as I've done everything she's asked and more. Everything she's asked and more. Yeah, you just paid me $50,000 to move stuff around. Like you could do that yourself. What if it was a Matter Baby? Matter Baby. What if it was a Batter Baby? What if it was a batter, maybe? Me when I'm watching baseball, or me when I'm dunking, when I've cooked up some fish and I'm dunking it in something to fry it up? What if it was batter, maybe? What if it was a baby batter? Oh, that's why the Blue Jays lost, because all their batters are fucking babies. Oh, baby batter is also what you call semen. Oh. But I think it's funnier when it's a small baseball player. I think a small baseball player is funnier than a term for semen. Sue me. I think I got my head screwed on right. This is my ugly house, which I'm trying to make my home base. Check this shit out. Yep. Check this shit out. I can't open it. You see her in there, though. You see her in there, though. The Doughboys just had a baby batter riff? Wait, you're saying I'm like the freaking Doughboys? You see her in there. There's that in there. Game slowed down when looked in fridge. Can't get her out. I also slow down when I look in the fridge, because I'm like, okay, let's weigh my options here. Yeah. I should probably move this down and, like, get a... like, cupboard above it, but whatever. Cupboard above it. But do you like it? It's, like, kind of whatever. It's kind of, like, cute or whatever. Do you like the backsplash? Whatever. Like the car. Whatever. I'll probably never finish this, like, house. I know, I fucking hate it. This is like the extractor fan. It takes up way too much space. There's, like, no better options. I gotta open up a window in here. My apartment gets way too hot in the winter, which is very ironic, which is not something you'd hear many people say, but it gets way too fucking hot in the winter. My, the radiators are just, like, we've tried to, like, tighten the valves and turn them down, but they just stay, like, so hot, and I can't do anything about it. Like, it's just so strong. Guy who plays Tarkov. Yeah, I'm an Extractor fan. Or the new game Arc Raiders. Or the new game Arc Raiders. Like, I gotta put a dining table, like, here or something. Right? Ugh, and I gotta decorate. Like, it is actually so much work to, Oh, perks. Right. It is so much work to, Oh, and I bought a house. Actually, let's, oof, weird. My, hand started hurting. I'm gonna go to this house that I actually started renovating. I don't know anything about Arc Raiders, and I'm, like, not gonna play it. Oh my god. But people like it, so that's cool. Poof. Oh, this is another thing I got. Sorry, my hand started, like, hurting. I got a Hedera. I got a little Hedera. He's nasty. Arr, arr, oh, Hedera. And also. So there was a Godzilla capsule machine at this capsule place. And you could get, like, Godzilla 1 option, Godzilla 2. Like, there's a few options for Godzilla. And there was, like, a Gigan or something. And then and then there was one with Minila. Godzilla's little disgusting fucking son. And then, like, one of the bugs that, like, spits rocks at that like beats him up. One of the bugs from that movie, the bug enemies. Like the big worm guy. And I was like, please, 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 I want to pull Minila so bad. I want to pull that disgusting fucker. And of course, I pulled that little disgusting fucking freak. I got that little fail, son. I got that little fail, son. Go full cam. I got that little fail, son. Because of course I did. So happy. Another thing I got from a capsule is this fucking guy. And another Godzilla thing. This was in, like, a Lawson. A Lawson was doing, like, So I walked in, and I just saw, like, these Godzilla boxes, and I just picked one up and took it to the front. And then the guy was like, oh, no, it's not for sale, it's not for sale. It's actually this. It's actually part of, like, a pull tab thing. And there's, like, there's, like, several options for what you get out of the pull tab. And that's a prize. So do you want to buy a pull tab? And I was like, yeah. And so then I got option G, prize G, which was you get a poster. And I happened to get another Godzilla and, okay, this is not gonna work, but it's another one of Godzilla, but his other son. But his other son. Not Minila. The like, Heisei era son. It's too glossy. Which is a movie that I haven't actually seen. He has another son, right? There's another, like, Godzilla son movie. I haven't watched any of the movies from, like, I've only watched the Showa era movies. But he's got another little fucking son. But I like Minila because he gets beat up. But I like Minila because he just gets beat up and he goes... And he gets rocks kicked at his head, and Godzilla fucking hates him because he sucks. And he's disgusting. But I need to, like, watch the Heisei movies at some point. I'm working on my Bonds right now. I'm working on my James Bonds. Is what I'm doing. And when I was in Japan, low-key, I felt like I was in, You Only Live Twice. And I did the procedure. You know what they do to Bond and You Only Live Twice, where they make him a Japanese man? They did that to me. They did that to me. I got the surgery to blend in, yeah. They changed my hairpiece and gave me a yukata, and then I was all of a sudden Japanese man. I really like how they show in that movie, like, there's a scene where they, like, do shit to hit, like, okay, so in You Only Live Twice, part of it is, like, in, like, the last acts of the movie, Bond has to blend in, with, like, a Japanese town, and he's, like, given a Japanese wife, and they're like, okay, you have to just be a regular Japanese man. Whoa, I can sell this tree? Well, why would I do that? And then they're like, we're gonna basically give you, like, we're going to give you surgery to make you look Japanese. So they start doing shit to his eyes. They start, like, they have, like, Play-Doh or some shit, and they just have a bunch of Japanese women, like, placing it over his eyes to give him hooded eyelids. And then they just don't go with it, which really bummed me out. They didn't go with it in the movie because they were like, well, we're not gonna... That's too hard of prosthetics for us, but I was really hoping that they were just gonna go so insane and have Sean Connery looking very, very racist, but, no, they didn't. I would've gotten a huge kick out of... I mean, it already looked pretty racist, and the movie was pretty racist, but it would've been really funny to see Sean Connery just looking... very, very racist. Yeah, there's something where he's like, he refused to do it. Did you know Sean Connery actually refused to go through the full Japanese surgery and You Only Live Twice? Yep, that's right. They wanted him to do it, but he said no. He thought it would be too offensive. Like this if you think Sean Connery is a good guy. A YouTube short video that's like the clip of, you know, what he said about, you know, women, and it's led with the text-to-speech voice saying, this is Sean Connery's views on hitting women. Have you heard what Sean Connery said about hitting women? He thought it was okay as long as there was a reason. For example, disobedience, adultery, or promiscuity, independence, and autonomy are also valid reasons. Yeah, I know, that interview was really, it is very funny to have him, like, nonchalantly just being like, yeah, like, I just, like, hit my fucking girlfriend. Like, it is very funny. Like, okay, man. Like, okay, man. In response to somebody saying that he hits his wife, like, okay, man. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. Like, genuinely, there's shit on the wall. I know, and he's like, doubles down. Because isn't Barbara Walters like, that sounds very weird? And he's like, well, no, but what if she's, like, bad? He's like, well, you don't have to hit her, man. You're like an adult. No, but what if she's like, yeah, what if she's just got bad vibes? Bro. What if she... What if she ate my... What if she ate my freaking food?
what if I went downstairs to get my favorite frickin' snack and it was gone and she did it?
And Barbara Walters goes, well, I guess that's okay. What if she did her hair and it looks bad? What if she made herself look ugly today? Well, Barbara, what if I find her to simply be ugly today? And she goes, well, I suppose. Well, I suppose I can see what you're up to. Wow, I'm gutting this place. Oh, it's a bungalow. Great to sell. Great for, like, a first flip. Trade didn't like the session, so he had gutted me. Flipper didn't like the house, so he had gutted me. I know, this bathroom is fucking crazy. Mom's life, you won't throw shit on the wall. I was watching that earlier. I asked for it because I was gonna add it to, I was gonna add the Mom's life, you won't do Clutterfish Inc. to the, roulette, to the resub alerts. I was gonna... Yeah, he's literally like, what if we're talking and she keeps arguing with me instead of agreeing? Yeah, he's like, yeah, no, it's like, if she's being disobedient. Yeah. Well, simply, what if she was Godzilla's disgusting fail-son? Well, simply, imagine this, Barbara. I'm Godzilla, and she's Minilla, and I have to kick a rock at her head. Oh, well, when you put it that way, Godzilla does discipline his son by hitting him with rocks, and then he does do his breath attack. Yeah, I think you're actually kind of right. Tried to vacuum up paint. Tried to vacuum up paint. Sean Connery, it's so... Why, you don't... Surely you don't hit women. Ah, but Barbara Walters. What if it's a Danganronpa class trial? And Sayaka Maizono has just died, and she's being Leon Kuwata, and I know she did it. Oh, well, then in that case, you can go right ahead. But Barbara Walters, what if I'm in Danganronpa? And she's... But Barbara Walters, what if... What if we're talking about pro-shipping, and she literally ships Hinata and Komaida, which is an abusive relationship? Barbara, my wife is literally a pro-shipper. I have to hit her. Barbara, she's still in the Homestuck fandom, and we know it's problematic. Chat just going absolutely fucking, like, dead-ass fucking quiet as I'm talking about Danganronpa shipping. Alienating my audience of you know who you are. Oh, well, I've cleaned up these walls so nicely. What are we? Oh, well, I mean, you know, I meant you know who you are, you know, because you're just all, like, my best friends, and, like, I know you all very personally, and, you know, we're just kind of on that level like that, and, you know, like, we're just, like, best friends, like, hanging out, you know, and I'm not, like, that's what this is, like, we're, like, yeah. Like, I was so excited to be back because it's literally like I was missing, like, my family. When I was in Japan, it was like I was missing something, and I realized that something was chat, who are literally, like, my best friends. Twitch is my freaking life. So... Yeah, no, being in 30s actually is reasonable age to be Danganronpa fan. Being early 30s, reasonable age to be Danganronpa fan, which is crazy to say, because a lot of kids like it. However, it first popped off in like 2013. I was 13, and I'm now. So it's quite reasonable if you're a bit older than me. You can do the math. I turned 18 when I was on vacation. Okay, so I've done pretty good here. Now, I might do some demolition. I might go a little open concept. I think I'm gonna get rid of this fucking wall here. I think I'm gonna get rid of this fucking wall. And I think I might just open this up entirely. Right? You think I might? I think I fucking might. I think I might just open that shit wide up. I think I might just bust that shit wide open. I think I'm gonna bust this wall wide fucking open. I'm gonna bust this shit wide open. I'm gonna bust this shit wide open. Big fucking open concept. Big open fucking concept. Check that shit out. Kitchen gonna be here. Duh, still. But then this. Gonna be living room. I'm honorarily in my 30s. Don't say that. Do you guys think I'm mature for my age? Okay. Loki, you're mature for your age. I'm an old soul. What can I say? I'm an old soul. Yeah, kids these days might be listening to Selena Gomez. I'm listening to Captain and Tennille. When you say Arc Raiders, say Chrono Trigger. When you say Phasmophobia, I say Clock Tower. Man, one thing I am, God, I'm just, like, so not used to sitting in my chair again, and now I'm, uncomfortable. I'm an uncomfortable person again. Sorry, I yawned as I said that, and I truly sounded like I was whining from my soul. When you say peak, I say Treasure Mountain. I'm so uncomfortable! Guys, if you're really my best friends... Guys, if you really were my best friends, you would get me a Herman Miller frickin' desk chair. Man. One day making those jokes is actually going to bite me in the ass. One day it's going to bite me in the ass. I sound like Ventura's girlfriend. What, when I said I was uncomfortable, or saying that something's gonna bite me in the ass? Because I think that's something he would do, low-key, because he was fucking crazy. He was a freak. He'd go. And he could do it, and you wouldn't even notice, is the thing. Is he would get away with it. Like, he could just, like, real quick, like, go, and you wouldn't even notice. He would totally bite butts. Vern's the kind of guy who bite butts. I'm saying. I bet he bit all the time. I bet every single time he bit. I mean, he had to. Like, I would. I'd be biting every single time. I'd be biting and, like, because you wouldn't even notice. You wouldn't even notice my little bites, you know? Biting during. I bite butts. Biting butts during. Yeah, I'd be doing that all the fucking time. And also, it's like, maybe that's why she acted bored, because she was like, God, he's gonna bite me. He's gonna bite my butt. I just, like, she was just, like, dreading the inevitable moment when he bites her butt. Don't bite my, stop, don't bite my butt. Please, don't bite my butt. No, I don't want you to bite my butt, please. Okay, so what am I gonna do with this house? I think we're gonna keep it as bathroom, like, storage, laundry, bedroom. And then I think we're gonna keep the general layout. We're gonna keep the general layout of it all. But yeah. Keep it simple. This is just for me to sell. I'm gonna eat that butt for lunch, then I'll go do the movie where I'm playing freaking Mini-Me. And I'm gonna eat your butt for lunch. I'm gonna... Adding a whole new definition to the term, calling somebody a butt munch. Okay, so I have to... I think first I'm gonna do the floors. I'm gonna do the floors first. Sorry I'm yawning. I'm not jet-lagged. But I am pretty tired. I'm not jet-lagged anymore. I'm delivered. I kind of like this floor. Oh, I kind of like Brazilian walnut panels. I can change the color and the pattern of the cut. Ooh, ooh. That's a little crazy. But I kind of fuck with it, because that kind of reminds me of, like, shitty rental floor, and that's what I want the vibe to be. Did I hit up an onsen? No, I did not. That is, like, not... That was a strong reaction, but that's, like, so not my thing. I'm very sorry, but, like, yeah. Yeah, that's not for me, honey. It's a little dark. Did I see any of those monkeys? No. No, we were supposed to do the monkeys and we never did. Because I was like, well, the day we were supposed to do the monkeys, I was like a little exhausted from walking and like my back hurt. And it's like a huge climb upstairs to see monkeys. But I mean, we saw the deer. So, but I didn't see the monkeys. Genuinely, like, yeah, public bath, not my vibe. I know, is that crazy? Do I seem like the kind of person who'd love a public bath? You guys are probably like, no, you don't like that? Oh, well, this whole time I thought you would love that. No, like, there was even, like, hotels we were looking at. Okay, I actually don't like this floor. It's too dark and it kind of looks like logs of poo. Oh, I could do the cut pattern size. Maybe I'll just go with... Maybe I'll just go with red cedar panels. Let's go with mahogany panels. Just basic. Yeah, just the whole... There was some hotels that we even looked at that I was, like, hard no to because it was, like, you know, like the traditional hotels, the only bathing situation is, like, yeah, you go to the shared bath and you nude up around strangers. It's like, yeah, no thanks. And I don't even care if it's people who do not care because they're used to it and they'll never see me again. Hard no. I'm just like that. I'm just like that. I'd be trying to take pictures of people if I went into a public bath. So, like, what's the joke? That I'm... Okay, so the joke is that I'm, like, just a molester? That's the joke? So the joke is I'm a molester. And that's how my best friends see me. And you guys are my best friends, and that's how you're talking about me? No, I would try to take pictures of the naked people. No, of course not. I mean, do I even have to explain? No, I would, of course not. But, I just getting nude around strangers. I'd be like, don't look at me. I'd be going, oh, don't look at my butt. You know, like, even though they're just, like, gonna be, like, old women, it's like, I can't do that. It's like, I can't do that.
I'm a frickin' Westerner. I can't help it. I can't frickin' help it.
I'm a God-fearing Christian, and I know one thing is that being naked is wrong. I would also, like, legit have to, cover up my tattoos, probably. They give you, like, stickers to put on, which I don't care. Which I don't care. But they're, like, put on stickers when you go in. They don't care if you're, like, you know... With tattoos, like, straight up, like, people won't care if you're, like, not Japanese. Like, nobody will care. Because, like, they know that, like, oh, well, it's not the same there. You know, they, like, even if there's old people who, like, hate tattoos and are still, like, first of all, it's, like, gonna only be old people that are still, like, oh, when, you know, the people who have, you know, like, when people have a lot of tattoos, that means they're a bad guy. Like, it's straight up just, like, gonna be, like, you know, more conservative people, but, like, any young person, like, won't, like, who just might not be, like, into tattoos, you know, they get that you're, like, not from there, so, and tattoos are normal in other places. Like, it's very funny, like, honestly, the one thing that I, like, kind of noticed is that, man, the way people talk about, like, Japanese social norms as if, like, people will fucking lose their minds if you're, like, you know, when they're like, hey, don't, when you're eating in Japan, make sure you don't put your chopsticks standing up in your plate, because that means that this is an offering to the dead, and it's seen as very disrespectful, and it makes it seem like you don't like the food. Just, like, every Japanese person, like, did that I would see eating. Like, they just fucking put their fucking chopsticks in your bowl. Who gives a fuck? Like, the way people talk about it as if it's, like, you know... It's, like, it's so straight. I was like, man... It's very funny. See the actual difference in, like, you know... I mean, of course that's not gonna be the case, because... they're normal fucking people that aren't plagued by, like, oh, I have to act like this in public all the time. What was I doing? Okay, I put my wood down.
I put my wood down in there.
So my wood's done. I guess I was gonna... I guess I can, like, paint the wall. They will be concerned if your yukata wrapped the wrong way, though. Oh, because that's, like, what the ghost... Well, that's... Well... Okay, but they know that you're not a walking dead body. Okay, but the thing is that's just you're doing it wrong. And they're like, oh, that's what we do for, like, when people are, like, dead. They just correct it, but they know that you're not, like, a dead body walking around. But that's something that people talk about. That they're like, guys, don't wrap it the wrong way, because then they'll think because ghosts have it wrapped that way, because that's what they wrap for dead people. Like, they know you're not a ghost. They'll just say, dude, I wore a yukata. I did. They gave me one in the hotel, and I put that shit on. And I look good in that shit. And I look good in that shit. I actually looked terrible, and it was just, like, comfy. And I wrapped it the right way. And it was easy to tell, because there was an emblem for the hotel. Yeah. It was just like, it was an emblem. You know? So you're like, oh, I know what the right side is. Because that's supposed to be shown, because it's the hotel's logo. And then I sat down and I watched Fish Market Auction Lady Body. Okay, so I wanted to paint this frickin' wall. Paint. I don't know what color to paint the wall. Custom color paint. I don't know what color to paint the wall. Like an off-white, maybe? Like a drab pink 6? My drab pink 6. That's that movie with the big balloon guy and the superheroes. Just admit I'm jet lagged. I'm not. I'm genuinely not. I'm gonna tell you this right now, and you're gonna think I'm crazy. You're gonna think I'm crazy, and you're gonna think that I'm just saying stuff. I don't get jet lag. Because I'm good at it. No. Let me tell you something. I don't get jet lag because I'm good at it. Okay? Because you just stay up. Like, when I got to Japan, it was like 5 p.m. So I had been up for a long time. You know, it was like, when I got to Japan, it was like 5 a.m. and it's like 4 a.m. in my time, and I was still up. And I didn't go to bed until like midnight. And then I slept for like 10 hours. And then I woke up, and I'm in Japan time now. I'm a biohacker. I'm hacking my biology to make me more Japanese. I fucking solved it. I don't get jet lagged. Simply don't. But no, it is actually, It is very good that I am really just able to power through it, cause fuck, if I couldn't have powered through it that night, I would have been so fucked. But I was able to power through it. Whew. Whew. But no, I'm really not feeling any, jet lag. I was also very lucky that on the flight going back, the second flight was rather comfy, and I slept for like 5 hours. So I took a big nap, so I'm pretty much on my normal sleep schedule, but I just generally have been pretty tired lately. And it's not from jet lag. Like, since I got back, probably just because it's really cold here. Like, it's really cold compared to Japan. Like, I've been in, like, 20-degree weather, And now it's like fucking 5 degrees. So I think I think I am shutting down a little bit. And I also immediately had to get back to work, and I didn't know. I have just been working as soon as I got back. It's not jet lag. I swear to God, it's not jet lag. I swear to God, it's not jet lag. It's not, because I'm staying up. You know? I think it's probably the weather. It's not jet lag. I swear on my fucking mother's life. I won't do Clutterfish Inc. and also... No, I will do Clutterfish Inc. I will do Clutterfish Inc. But I swear it's not jet lag. What I think it is, also, is my sleep schedule's been rather good. And I've been getting up at, like, 7 in the morning. Which I typically don't do at all. And, so my schedules, my days have just been starting earlier than they normally would. And so I you know, typically, if I was getting up on my regular time, by this time I'd be, like, done streaming. You know? That's not jet lag, that's a sleep schedule. I think the issue is my sleep schedule is normal. And it's not jet lag. Did that first Devil's Lettuce hit draw hard? No, I immediately went to bed. Nope. I just immediately went to bed. But I was very excited to get back to it. I can't sleep on planes. Because they're uncomfortable. Because they're uncomfortable. Can never sleep on a plane. But the second one the second one was actually pretty fucking comfy. I had, like, a lot of leg space. Also, I hate falling asleep next to random people, and I felt kind of bad falling asleep. Because, like, my head was, like, here, and there's just, like, a girl sat there, and I'm like, fuck. Oh my god. The guy on the first flight back, like, to Vancouver from, Tokyo. The guy I sat next to a guy and his girlfriend. He was sleeping, and he was doing the thing, he was doing the thing that I hate, where, like, he's falling asleep, and he keeps going. I fucking hate when people do that next to me. I hate it so fucking much, and he kept doing it over and over and over again, and I want to just be like, just fucking keep your head down. Stop bringing it back up. Just stay still. Like, do something. I fucking hate when people do that. Just, like... And you can just see them doing it over and over and over. And I get it. Like, that's what you do when you're falling asleep. And when I do that, I just wake up. Because I'm like, I don't want to be fucking doing that. It's when you're falling asleep sitting up and your head is falling, and then your body is like, whoop, because it, like, and I know, like, I've done it, because you're falling asleep and your body's can't stay upright when you're unconscious. Like, I get it, but God, I know that's what they make neck pillows for. It drives me fucking crazy. But I didn't bring a neck pillow because I was like, oh, there's no way I'm sleeping on these planes. And I was kind of right. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake came out. I'll actually do that a different color, I think. Also, we'll probably do some of this a different color, because, I mean, this kind of looks fucking ugly as shit, but... Should've brought Pacino on the plane. God. Would have been crazy. But the remake, the Dragon Quest remakes came out on the flight, the second flight, so I was playing that. Oh, for most of it. Which worked out in my favor. I was occupado. And I got a really big laugh from the couple I was sat next to. The guy was coming back from the bathroom, and one of the flight attendant was like going around with trays of shit. He was stuck behind her, like waiting to get into the seat, but she was like doing stuff. And then she said to him, she was like, "Can you push that tray towards me? Like that tray down there, can you just push it towards me?" And he was like, "What?" And we were like, found it kind of funny. And he's like, "What?" And then she's like, "Just push that. Yeah, just that there. Can you just like push it towards me?" And his girlfriend was like, "Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh." Like, because, you know, he had to do a favor for the flight attendant. And then when he came up to us, I turned to him and I went, yeah, I'll take chicken, please." And then they both laughed really hard. And then they both fucked me, which is crazy. Can't take him anywhere. He's crazy. Yeah, they picked me up from the fish market. Okay, and then I gotta do, like, a kitchen tile here. Wait, has nobody got the... There's one alert that I, like, don't know if people have gotten. I'm not gonna say what it is. But if you haven't resubbed, I mean, hey. You could maybe do it for me. Just saying it's food related, whatever. I need kitchen tile. Sandstone tiles or square paving stone tiles? Is there like indoor tiles? Is there matter babies? Is there matter babies in this game? Green marble? Steel tiles? I think I'll just do striped tiles? Stupid cream marble tiles? I did legit think that said stupid for a second. I did legit think that said stupid for a second. God. Maybe just square tiles. It's kind of ugly. That's like more backsplash. Your stupid cream tiles. Look at you with your stupid cream tiles. Your cream tiles are so stupid. Ugh, I love your cream tiles. I don't know a good, color for this floor. I think I'm just gonna go classic gray fucking floor. This doesn't have to look good, I'm just selling it. Oh god. Okay, no. I thought that would be, like, cut off. I would never take my cats overseas, unless I had to, unless I was moving. But even then, it would fucking stress me out. I'd be so scared that they'd have a fucking heart attack. Oh god, I would hate it. I'd hate it. And I just think to when my parents traveled with, their cats, when they moved back to England, and the cats got on they didn't put the cats on the correct flight. They got a call when they landed saying, "Yeah, we didn't put the cats on the plane." And they had to put them on a different flight, and they came, like, days later. And they were really scared. I mean, they're not gonna let them fucking die. Like, they have shit there, like, they, yeah, you know, take care of them, they feed them and stuff, but I would hate that. But Pacino would legit freak out. They were in cargo, because there's 4 of them. Like, if I brought Pacino and Lilo on an international trip, I I don't know what I would do. Because I wouldn't want to put them in, like, the cargo, because I would just be, like, really scared. And I'd be like, God, what have they seen? But having them, like, in the seat with me, dude, they'd be screaming. Like, they would just be screaming the whole flight, and people would hate me. Cats can fly in the seat, yeah. I think cats, like, yeah. I think if they're small enough, yeah. I think when it's, like, big dogs, it has to be, like, I mean, maybe 2 cats you can't. But I think when it's, like, big dogs, you know, you have to, like, have a reason. But, like, small animals, I think you're just, like, good. But I think you'll get yelled at and, like, if they're very disruptive. I don't know what fucking tiles I want for my kitchen floor, dog. I'm really stuck. I'll just do my... Oh, okay. Like, oh God, they would just, like, piss themselves, dude. They would piss themselves so much. Sure. Yeah, no, Pacino, like, screams when he... It's so hideous. I'll figure it out. I don't know shit about good-looking tiles. Pacino screams when he's in cars. Like, yeah, I don't think I could. I really don't think I could, take my cats. That looks so bad. Internationally, ever. I don't like when they make their noises. Yeah, I really don't. I don't like when I hear them, like, scream. It makes me very sad. I feel very sad for them. Yeah, you could just give them gabapentin, and then, like, you know, they conk out. Or gabapentin's just like, they just, like, don't give a fuck. I guess those tiles look fine. I guess they look normal-ish, right? They look normal with the black grout. Just give him some Xanax. Just give him Xanax. Let him hit your pen. Let him hit. Let me have your pen real quick. I'm gonna wrap up soon, by the way. It's almost time for me to go. It is 6 o'clock, but you know, I was 15 minutes late, so I'm gonna make up for that. So, next week, I mean this week, I have a pretty regular ass schedule, dude. I've got a pretty regular schedule. Tomorrow I'm gonna be beginning, like, the kind of new, like, longer playthrough. Which is gonna be Sonic Forces, which is something that I've really wanted to play for a long time, and I'm very excited. That is the Sonic game that was designed for people who made Sonic OCs when they were kids. And you make a character. They let you create a disgusting Sonic character. And it's a dog shit, terrible game, and I've only heard nothing bad about it. Only heard bad things about it. And I've been wanting to play it on stream for a long time, so I'm very excited to finally give that a go. And then Tuesday is, going back to regular format of TLC Tuesday. It's just gonna be, watching a show. And the show I have lined up is the best, I think it's called My Best Funeral Ever. And it's a TLC show where people, they plan funerals for their dead relatives, and they have crazy funerals. Which I'm very excited to watch. Like, it's legit just, like, how crazy can we make a funeral? And they try to make them, like, over the top. Yeah, it'll probably just be, like, kind of sad, too. But should be hilarious. Sounds like a show that shouldn't be made, and that's, those are always my favorite TLC shows. Wednesday I have planned as, like, the belated Halloween Abandonware night. However, hear me out. There's something I forgot about, and that is also Lukey versus Pukey is this Friday. So, if I get a little bit, if my schedule's a little bit full with, like, 5 streams, I will probably not do Abandonware, just saying. But as of right now, should be fine. But yes, Lukey versus Pukey is this Friday as well. It's the second one, and, this one, the topic, the theme is Day in the Life. I wrote it as Day in the Lifers, but more specifically, it's Day in the Life of Early 20-year-olds. So that'll be great. We'll watch some really fun people. It's gonna be the most disgustingest kitchen ever. Do you know if there's a first VOD, a VOD of the first one? I'm not sure. I have it, and I don't know if it's, like, maybe on... You can check Luke's VOD channel, but I basically destroyed the VOD because I was playing, like, Planet Earth as, like, a background thing. Just, like, the videos of, like, the frogs and the turtles, and I didn't know that it was BBC's Planet Earth. And that just got it completely fucked for copyright. But I do have it, and I will probably, like, edit it at some point and to just upload it. But I've kind of been putting it off. But it's there. Oh, wait, that's fucked. It's not, like, completely lost to time. Like, I have it saved on my computer. I know that. Yes, the age range this time has been solidified. Yeah, it's not going to be one of us is only choosing children. They're all going to be people in the early 20s. That's what we agreed on. They're only going to be people who were born in the roaring 20s. That's going to be the miscommunication. Oh, I thought you said people born in the 20s. So all my people are in 95. So all my people are 100. The fuck? Sounded like a gong out there. Sounded like a gong went off. It was just a pot and a pan. There was no gong. I'm not in Kyoto anymore. There's no Buddhist temples around me. I'm not in Kyoto anymore. I actually don't even like gongs anymore. I actually don't even like Buddhism anymore. I'm over it. I don't even like gongs that much anyway. Okay, I actually think that's, like, maybe looking a bit cute. But the alert that I'm talking about is might as well take them both. Has that played at all? Might as well take them both, pizza and quesadillas? Because when I was thinking about food, which I'm thinking about food right now, I can't wait to eat. It's also probably why I'm yawning, is I'm, oh god, maybe, like, wanting dinner. Might as well take them both, pizza and quesadillas. Which I'm very glad I remember to add, because I would say that over and over and over again, and now I'm just going to keep saying it again. Might as well take them both. Pizza and quesadillas. Yawning not due to jet lag, but due to being hungry, actually. I'm actually just hungry. I'm actually just, guys, I'm actually just like, I actually like don't even like that you are making fun of me for yawning on stream, because it's actually just because like streaming is really exhausting. And like, I right now have to be an entertainer, and why don't you try entertaining an audience for 3 hours? Yeah. It gets tiring. I'm actually a light entertainer. I actually do light late night entertainment. So, light evening entertainment. And it's really not that fucking easy. I'm actually Twitch's top light entertainer. That's what I should get nominated for the Streamer Awards, is light entertainment. But also, I did say this in my Discord, but straight up, like, please don't nominate me for anything. I mean, obviously, if you write me for anything, I'm not gonna get it, but please don't. Please don't. I'll be very mad if my name because I won't go. Because I, like, won't go. You call them grabbers? Yeah, I said that there's grabbers. I said that there would be grabbers at the Twitch Awards, legit, because so many, just big Twitch streamers are, like, sex offenders. Like, you know, I'm not wrong. I'm not gonna go because they got the grabbers there. You know? If they didn't have so many grabbers, maybe I'd go. No, but also just like, you know, I just wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to go, and I'd get really sad. No, I'm just, yeah, I'm very far removed from that whole thing, so it's not my bag. But you nominate whoever wants to be nominated. Whoever wants to go to, like, just a room of, I'd also get really mad if I was there. I get really mad when I watch it. Cause just like, man, Twitch streamers are the most unprofessional, like, just adults ever. Like, it's just, like, I remember the last year we watched it, and like, there was like a girl who went up and just like started like, she was like referencing like beef that she's had with people. She's like, yeah, maybe when you're a streamer and you like, you want to talk shit about somebody on stream, but then like you realize you shouldn't. And everyone was like, oh, and I guess it was a reference to, like, beef she had with somebody. I was like, fucking Christ. That's funny. I guess I like these, because they're a little minimalist. Referencing beef she's had. I had Kobe beef, and it was crazy. Ground? Take it or leave it. When it comes to beef I've had, ground, take it or leave it. Wagyu? Would you? Wagyu? Would you? Did I eat fancy beef in Japan? No, I didn't. I ate duck, though. I ate duck. But, no fancy beef. I really do kind of regret not, dabbling so much in fine dining. But it's fine. Because you know what? I would love to go back in my future. I think I can, you know, I think I can, you know, say that I would love to go back at some point in the future. It was a great time. It's a great place. Because I'm the expert now. Because I'm now the freaking expert. They have just, like, the little skinny cabs. There we go. You're kidding. You're kidding. What do you mean that doesn't fit? Yeah, 2-Trip Tony over here. That's what they call me. That's what they call me, because when I go to one place, I'm like, well, I gotta go back. No, I'd love to, but the thing is like, because there's also so many places to go. There's so many places in that damn country. I love to go to, like, Sapporo or some shit. Is that crazy? I love to go to, like, you know, like, Hokkaido, too. Like, I'd love to, like, check out up north and down south and all around. Is this good? Wait. Nah, that's crazy. This actually should be, like, over here. This is also a very large window. Hokkaido has great scallops. Ooh, would I go to Korea? No. Oh, I don't know. I would go to Korea. I want to go to China, dude. I want to go to China. I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want to go to China? Would love to go to China. But I think China's, like, probably a harder place to travel to because it is so huge. Can't go to Korea, scared of Squid Games. And I can't go to China because I'm scared of Lubu. No, I actually take it back. I can't go to Korea because I'm scared of Squid Game, and I can't go to China because I'm scared of Lubu. So I can only go to Japan. No, China's just so huge that it's like, you kind of gotta pick a place and stay there. Which I would know, because I'm the expert. How do I do this kitchen? How do I lay this out? How do I lay it out for you? How do I lay you down, kitchen? I know. Like, where'd the oven go? Maybe just don't do that. Maybe just sink go there, cabinets on other side? You know what I mean? Maybe just cabinet there, it ends, and then continue there. Is that a calf shirt? It is. It is. I don't know why I did that as if I'm like... It's like a dog shit shirt that I slept in. That's why I'm so tired. It's because I'm in my jammies.
Oh, because I'm in my jammies and I'm tired. When I wear my big Cleveland Cavalier shirt, I get so sleepy.
That's right, I'm a fucking cozy gamer. That's right, I play cozy games on my channel. That's right. That's right, I play cozy games on my channel. I play... Animal Crossing. Cozy gaming time. Now this is gonna be tough to lay out. Wait, that's a Bran? He's not here, is he? That's why I love streaming, because low-key, it's like I'm just getting cozy with my best friends. It's like a big fucking slumber party. I love streaming because it's like, that is, I mean, then again, if I won something at the Streamer Awards, I would get up on stage and say, what I love about streaming so much is that it's like having a big slumber party with my best fucking friends. We're playing cozy games, we're in our blankets, and my best friends are my chat. And, you know, and then the friendship is transactional and they pay me to be my friend. That's right. I literally see my subscribers as people who have paid to be my friend. And that's what makes it fucking awesome. And that's what makes it... And that's what makes this the best job in the fucking world. And then I'd say, hey, Dan Clancy. He knows what he's doing. Whoa, refrigerator display. David! I said that like Rob Lowe introducing somebody on the floor. With the topic refrigerated displays, David! This is a fridge? I need to watch the new episode of Floor. Alright, once I put this fridge down, it's fucking over. We're going... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I cannot make I cannot make it green. I cannot make it not green. It must be green to me. Oh, ha ha ha. Ah, ha 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 ha. Well, that's supposed to be there, and then there's supposed to be another cabinet there. There wasn't a new one this week because of World Series. That's why. That's why when I went to watch the episode, I was like, wait, I swear I just saw this. Frickin' sports ruining my show. Once again, sports just causes more problems than it solves. It's good. It's, fun to be back or whatever. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go heat up a big pizza. No Club Tropicana. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope, no Club Tropicana, because that's get everybody in a good mood, and everybody should be sad, because stream over. I will see you guys tomorrow, for Sonic Forces, which will be a great time. Same time. Same place. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for watching. Bye.